Good morning, everybody. It is me, Elise, the Hot Mess Mom, and today I'm going to be doing a camouflage makeup. But Elise, why would you be doing camouflage makeup? You're not a hunter. You're not going out into the woods. I am going to be camouflaging myself from the Beckys today and the Brendas of the world. That's right. Today is kindergarten registration and testing day for my daughter. So that means today I go amongst wolves. So I must try to present myself in a way that doesn't make them say, oh no, no. Because as much as I despise talking about the PTA and everything, secretly I want to be a part of them. And the reason why I give them so much hate is because I am secretly jealous, obviously. So step one, before kindergarten registration screenings, caffeinate. 2, pray to whatever deity you pray to. I don't care who, what, you just kind of pray that your kid does not do something to embarrass you today. Like, I don't know, say shit to the teacher, or, put her hand down her underpants to scratch her ass. Please don't let me fuck this up. Please don't let me fuck this up. Step 3, put the shit on your face that you put on your face every morning because you are getting old. You're not in your 20s anymore, ladies. Put the shit on your face after washing it. Brush your teeth, put your deodorant on. I recommend The Secret Clinical because you're going to be sweating today. You're going amongst the enemy. Be ready. Put you later. Step 4, practice your normal face. Hi. It's good to meet you. Why, yes, I am interested in running my own business involving leggings, essential oils, and other various things. Please do tell me more. Bake sale? I love bake sales. I am not good at normal face. Okay. Now that you've done all the prerequisite steps to your child's kindergarten registration and screening day, continue to caffeinate. And now, let's start the subterfuge because we're going in. It's gonna be intense. As always, prime your face. I learned a really great tip. Prime your face before you put your under eye concealer on. So I'm gonna prime my face. Thank me later. If you guys want to know what I use too, I'll be happy to post a picture of the products. I've had a few people ask, and I guess doing the whole doesn't really, communicate. So yeah, I'm already jacking this up because I'm putting way too much on my face, but I am terrified. Look, I don't think it's any secret in any remote way that I am socially anxious, socially strange. I play well with others, but it's just that others, they don't so much play well with me, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those things. I'm unrepentantly strange, and some people don't get that, Days like today are always kind of stressful for me, because it's what do I really have to talk about? I stay home with my kids, and yeah, I have hobbies, I have interests of my own, but it's okay, my interests are kind of limited to, hey, this is what my ASD son did yesterday. Isn't that fantastic? Let's talk about Neil Gaiman and his amazing works of art that are books. What about this new Joker movie? What do you think about the new Joker? I'm kind of skeptical but terrified at the same time. Just, weird mom. Tacos. I like tacos. I like dogs. That's a good day. I get my name right. So as you can see, I am more than a little nervous about today. And I probably shouldn't be. Honestly, I was nervous about when I took Quinn to her preschool for the first time. I was super nervous. And, because all the moms there were really well dressed and wearing J. Crew, and I know one of them runs her own business, really big, runs her own business. One of them's a real estate person, and these people definitely live a lifestyle that I do not. Now you want to put your foundation on first. Again, another tip I've learned, guys, because apparently the under eye foundation will stick better if you do your foundation first and last longer. So I won't have to use as much of the stuff. And that makes me happy because I don't like wasting money on makeup. So let's just continue on that trend. But yeah, so I preschool, went there with my daughter after we transferred her out of her old preschool. My daughter was in a Head Start to start out with for preschool, and honestly, guys, I know a lot of people like to knock Head Start. Don't knock it. It's actually a really good program. You know, I am not shy about the fact that I am not a wealthy individual. I am not going to the spa for Girls' Day. Spa for Girls' Days. Girls' Day! I'm not getting mani-pedis by the pool. Like, I don't have a pool. I have like a half-inflated kiddie pool in my backyard that I didn't deflate before winter, and now that's destroyed. It's no secret that we are not wealthy people, my husband and I think that's fine. I think it's totally fine to be a hardworking family. You know, we have one income because, again, my son has autism, and, you know, even before that, he had a congenital heart defect. And then before that, I had seizures that were completely unexplained after I gave birth to Conan. We figured out what was going on. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Not here for a pity party. But what I am here for is to tell you that, you know, Head Start's not a bad program, and they did do a lot to get Quinn ready for kindergarten. I really believe that they did a lot to get her ready. So don't be hating on the program. The teachers are great. We were there, and one of the kids, well, actually a couple of the kids, was giving Quinn a really, really hard time. See, my daughter is this really just funny, amazing, spunky human being. She is just, honestly, I don't know where she gets it from. Yeah, I don't even know where she gets it from. So she's just really got this amazing kindness and sweetness in her heart that is, you know, I don't know. I'm a mom, so I'm bragging about my kid a little bit because that's, you know, what parents do. We brag about our kids. And, you know, maybe my bragging is not warranted, but she's just got a kindness to her that I'm not accustomed to seeing in children, you know. So anyway, got your primer, you primed your eyes. Now we're going to do our under eye stuff and concealer. Wide Awake, it's backwards. Woo! Amazon. Usually they have coupons too. Like the one I got this, it was like I had a coupon deal, so I got it for really inexpensive. Anyway, so Quinn at Head Start was thriving. She was doing really, really well, honestly. But these kids were just really coming at her, like hard bullying. They would spit on her. They would knock her backpack out of her hands. They would scream in her face. And it got to the point where she was starting to fake being sick. Use your glam spot brushes. She would fake being sick to avoid going to school. And this is at the tender old age of 4. You know, so I was like, okay, there's something, you know, kind of going on here that I need to be paying better attention to. You know, we tried to fix it in the classroom. We tried a lot of different techniques, but at the end of the day, you know, I made the decision that, you know, you guys are doing your best. And what can you do? You're doing your best. Your best isn't going to help Quinn, and I can either continue to put her in this situation, or you can't help this kid's behavior. You've talked to the mom, and she's a nice mom. She was a good person. Like, honestly, she just came from really just a lot of sucky crap going on. She can't help that. She can't help that. So we made the decision, Joe and I, to pull Quinn and enroll her in our church's preschool, which turned out to be the best decision of our entire lives. So, you know, Quinn feels very loved at her preschool. It's very wonderful. But yeah, the moms there are like, most of them are like, really like they look like they could walk out of, you know, just a mom magazine. Like, they've got really good hair. Like, it's obvious they get their hair dyed professionally and not out of a box, like some people. Not naming any names myself. Haven't dyed my hair in ages though. So, I mean, it's obvious they get to visit the salon and they get the mani-pedis and, like, they do self-care and have skincare that probably costs way more than my Neutrogena. And it's like, it was very intimidating when I started. It was, honestly, I was freaked out. I was like, oh, how am I going to do this? I must go amongst the people. And it was really, honestly, very welcoming. So I'm kind of hoping today will be that way with kindergarten registration. But, you know, again, you don't know what you're walking into. So it's best to get the camouflage. So as I said, I always set with air spun. Makes you smell like an angry grandma who complains about the liberals and misquotes the Bible frequently to suit her own purposes against homosexuality, women's liberation, and other things that are necessary to change in today's society. So you make sure you don't have a clown neck. Don't get a clown neck. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm all about the Joker and Harley Quinn. And yeah, you know what? I know, unhealthy relationship, whatever. Not shipping them, just saying it's a really good story arc. Anyway. So, you did all this on your face. Okay. The hard part about camouflaging myself to look like a, you know, human being and not myself so much is that I throw my brushes. And also because it just takes just a little bit longer. You just want to like do a conservative amount of blush. Just conservative, just keep it natural and neutral. Natural makeup is not my forte. It's not easy for me. I use, again, Georgia by Benefit. I don't think they make this anymore, which is depressing to me because this is like the only stuff I really use to make me look less like a corpse. So, all right, when doing your kids' kindergarten makeup tutorial, you also often forget that there are things you must do in your makeup thing that you have not done yet, such as moisturize your lips. Get some like moisturizer on there because my lips are drier than the Sahara Desert right now. Let that go. And then you realize like you're about to do your eyeshadow and then you go, oh, I didn't do any eyebrows. I'm gonna walk in there looking like the browless wonder. I mean, some moms might dig that look, but I mean, I don't know, if I'm putting a bunch of crap on my face, I might as well crap up my eyebrows too. So how many of you guys know that this is like my favorite part, right? It's like the best part ever. It's not the best part ever. Make sure you have a concealer brush with a little bit of product on it ready because you're gonna fuck this up at least once. Eyebrows. Where did they go? Why did they feel like they had to leave me? I feel like I'm like writing a Dear John letter, but like, what's the opposite of a Dear John letter? Like a letter begging for someone to take you back. Is that like is it a different person? Like a Dear Tim letter or like a Dear Bill letter? Is there such thing as that, or is that just like a desperate letter? I don't even know. What? My husband doesn't know what that's called either. Probably because he's never had to beg for anyone to take him back. Because he is legit super hot. I'm married above my pay grade. I own it. Here we go. Let's get this shit show on the road, shall we? So you dab, dab, dab in the product. You stare at yourself, you know, pretty loathsomely in the mirror and go, why? Why can't you have eyebrows? And you just handle any whatevers. Yeah. You just kind of, you know, just, like, I use powder because I literally can't use crayons, like the pencils, and I can't use the gel. The gel is way too dark because I am, you know, naturally very fair. I have not found a single brow pencil or gel that has ever worked for me. Plus, because my skin is super sexy and amazing, it likes to get breakouts in my eyebrow, which is really just attractive looking. And then when they're done, you know, being giant volcano zits, they leave patches, open patches in my eyebrow. So I'm like, you know, maybe not so much. So I switched to using powder, and I don't tend to get as many, you know, volcanoes in my eyebrows. All right, so this one isn't completely jacked up. I think the makeup gods are smiling down upon me today. Maybe I won't mess this up too bad today, huh? There's a chance, maybe, I'll be able to fit in amongst them. Spy for the other side. It's just sometimes you just want to not make it that big a deal. And you just want to be like, okay, well, I'm going to fit in today. You know, I'll carry my Yeti mug and wear a North Face with some expensive designer boots. That's not gonna happen. I don't have any of that shit. Please, I'm broke. I buy my shit from the Target clearance rack, occasionally on Amazon when it's on a really good deal, you know? And I wear graphic t-shirts because, you know, I'm so grown up. I've matured past adolescence. My eyebrows say so. So you just want to make sure there aren't any like holes or gaps in this mess here. All right, so as you can see, these things look harsher than Groucho Marx. Like I feel like I should be like, oh, sweetie, but you just kind of blend with the brushy brush. ABB, always be blending your shit, because if you don't blend your shit in, you're gonna look stupid. All right, so I mean, they look ridiculous right now, but once the rest of my face is on, hopefully they won't. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm trying to be like fitting in with the other side, and it's just not. I don't know what kind of makeup Brenda's gonna wear today. I don't know. She's probably gonna wear like some Tom Ford creation on her face and gone to a blowout bar. Had margaritas with her girlfriends the night before, so she's all like refreshed and dewy skinned. I'll be walking in there like, what's up? Here for the party. Kindergarten enrollment party. I don't, you know, and this is why I don't have friends, because I say things like that. I'm here for the party. Going to kindergarten registration, there's no party. It's not fun for anyone except the kids. I don't even know if it's fun for the kids. I don't even know what I'm walking into today. I know Quinn like knows her name, and she knows like 98% of her ABCs. And I say 98 because she says HIJK as HIKK. So like, okay, you know what? That's fairly close to what we're looking for. I mean, all right, so take your concealer and touch up any areas that look kind of jacked up on your face. Okay, just again, deep breath. Caffeinate. I can do this. You know, so while you're doing this, you know, you should also make sure to be making yourself extra anxious at the thought that your little tiny baby that you held in your arms not so long ago is now getting ready to go to kindergarten. Yeah, like get on a bus with people and be in charge of, you know, a good deal of her own situation. Dude, my kid could lose, like, in an empty room. She could lose, like, her jacket in the middle of an empty room and not be able to find it. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, how the hell am I going to teach my kid to stop losing her shit? You know, like, you can label stuff, but let's be real here. It ain't going to get sent back home. You know, it's not like preschool where there's only, like, 14 kids and everyone's like, oh, yeah, Quinn wears a giant hair bows. It's obviously Quinn's. You know, my daughter's really obsessed with the JoJo Siwa thing. Enjoy that when it comes to your time, if you're not there yet. And if you're there, just know that you're not alone. And that Siwa is a gateway drug to other little girl pop stars. Although I don't really know what they got out there right now as far as like kid pop. Like when I was a kid, it was like Spice Girls, I think. You know, like that. If you want to be my lover, with the friends. Yeah, that one. I ain't gonna lie, I would jam along to that. Wasn't my personal thing, you know? So yeah, you basically what you do now is you gather all your eyeshadow palettes because you have no idea what you're going to do and you're panicking internally because you're like, I can't mess this up. I can't mess this up. Oh God, first impressions. What if I meet my kid's kindergarten teacher and they look at me and they go, no. And then they fail her for the rest of her life and everything's over because I did not wear the right makeup. If you can't tell, I have anxiety. It's real. All right, I'm gonna stick with my good old staple, which is my Je T'aime Paris palette from Glam Spot, New Jersey. Because literally this palette always does exactly what I want it to. I can trust it. It trusts me. We work together as a team to make this face more palatable for, you know, human consumption. Can consume my face. That sounds like I'm talking like I'm going to zombie. Like, I'm going to zombie registration and testing. No, just pre-K. Although then again, Brenda could eat me alive today. I don't know. We'll find out. Talk a lot of shit about Brenda, but secretly I'm terrified of her. She's scary. All right, so obviously I'm not going to get to have fun today. So pick a color that's fun, but not too much fun. So I'm going to stick with my standard go-to, this one. Again, I don't know what it's called. Heather knows all the names. They didn't put it in the package, which frankly, I don't really think good makeup even really needs a name. Just go with that one. You know, that one's sufficient, right? Like, it's that one. It's like a peachy kind of neutral. Looks good on my skin tone. And you just kind of put it on. Put it on your face. While you're brushing it on your face, just reflect upon everything that you've been trying to teach your kid these past 4 years. And question every parenting decision you've ever made. Was that one time I spanked her the time that's gonna, like, break her psyche? I did. I only spanked my kid, like, once in my whole life, and it was so traumatic that I couldn't do it again. I hope my kid doesn't grow up to be a serial killer, because they're gonna find this, and they're gonna be like, that's why, ladies and gentlemen, that's why. She didn't hit her kid enough. See, I just, like, I like having fun with makeup, and right now, it's like I have to not have too much fun. So, okay, I'm breaking out this Jacob and Eli Fair palette. You know, it's honestly, it works. I used to think these eyeshadows were the best things in the whole world when I got them. I did. But after using Glam Spot stuff, I have a lot, like, you can see it's taking a lot more for me to get any color on my eye. And it's coming out kind of patchy. So I'm really trying to get something on there. It's like I've said before, Heather, you've ruined me to eyeshadow. Like, I will literally get whatever you put out for the rest of my life, because I use, you know, I'm using other palettes and I'm frustrated. It's just frustrating me. All right, so, like, that's a nice, like, neutral chocolatey teddy bear brown, right? Like, that's not. So we got the neutral. And now we got to do, like, a slightly darker outer, because, you know, I want to fit in, but I also still want to kind of be me, just in case there is, like, one weird mom there that wants to have tacos one night. I'd love to have tacos, but I don't leave my house, so she's gonna have to come here for tacos. Sorry, I'm an agoraphobic. JK, agoraphobia isn't funny. I just have kids that I can't really take in public. Quinn I can take anywhere, but Asher, I mean, unless you really enjoy the melodious sounds of repetitive screeching, possible head banging, and just general meltdowns, I just don't do it. It's just not worth it to me right now. And frankly, it's not really fair to him. Like, this is what kills me about, like, the autism parenting thing. I'm gonna go on a mini rant here real quick, because that's what I do. Make sure this shit's even. Like, this shit's not even at all. It looks ridiculous. I gotta fix it. Oh my god, what did I do? What have I done with my life? Okay, so I get a lot of flack from people, you know, in regards to my son, because I don't take him a lot of places. The family I was born into isn't really big, but the family I'm married into is very big, like very, very big. My husband comes from a family who had 2 sets of twins. He has a twin brother, and then his older brother and sister are also twins. So I'm sure you can see that there are a lot of cousins, and then he also had cousins growing up. He has a big family. And so whenever there's a family gathering, there's a lot of people, a lot of kids, a lot of noise, you know. And with Ash, my son, who, you know, if you haven't picked up that he has autism yet, I don't know how to help you, man. I've mentioned it a few times. You know, with Asher, he's a really good kid. He's funny, he's sweet. He's not quite talking yet. He's trying his best, man. He's just not there. But he struggles in busy, noisy situations, you know, especially with kids that may not understand precisely what autism is. You know, I'm lucky that at my church, you know, Miss Katie, the director of the preschool that my daughter goes to, and someone who I consider a friend, you know, has been really good about advocating for Asher, you know, and the parents there have all been really understanding. They've asked me questions. They, done all this stuff, but, you know, going to these family gatherings, you know, and I'm not faulting anybody because it isn't anyone's fault. It's not their job to accommodate my kid, you know. I'm just taking a little bit and I'm doing a little bit of a pop so it doesn't look quite so dark here. You know, it's not their job to accommodate my kid, but, you know, sometimes there's a lot of misunderstandings because I don't bring him places. I don't bring him to these big gatherings. And people are like, well, why don't you bring your son? You know, why aren't you doing it? You know, we have a quiet room, and it's hard because it's like sometimes the quiet room isn't quiet enough. And sometimes it's hard when he wants to play with other kids, because I am very fortunate to have a child with autism who strongly wants that social component. Not every parent gets that from their kid. I'm very, very fortunate that Asher likes kids. He likes kids. But the problem with Asher is that he doesn't quite know how to get from point A to point B, if you get what I'm saying with children. So when kids don't understand autism, you know, or they don't understand that Asher has autism and what that means for him, it can be really frustrating for not just Asher, but the other kids who are trying to play with him. And when Asher is saying he's not having fun or whatever, he's not walking away and saying, no, thank you, you know, I'm not in the mood to do. No, Asher will hit a kid if they're getting too close in his space. He will. He has no other way of communicating, like, dude, knock it off. You know, Asher will hit a kid in his space. Asher will, you know, cry unendingly, unceasingly for hours. You know, even with a quiet room, he can still hear the party. He can still hear that there are other kids. So I guess, like, my little mini rant here is to kind of say, you know, like, if you know a parent of a kid with autism, or an autism mom, or an autistic child, whatever they want to call it, whatever whatever they feel comfortable saying about it, you know, I would ask that you think about when you're inviting the family, you know, ask, well, have I informed the other kids about autism? Do they know what it looks like? Yes, there's I have a quiet space where they can go, but, like, can they hear the party from there? Can they, you know, because again, even a quiet room, like, it's a wonderful thing to offer and it's very appreciated. Trust me, it is very appreciated that someone's even thinking about him. But, you know, it's not always possible for us. So yeah, I got some brown under my eyes in case you can't tell. Be patient and understand that if your friend who has a kid with autism isn't coming out a lot, it's not because she doesn't care about you, she doesn't love you, she doesn't want to be a part of your life. It's quite the opposite. I'm pretty sure she's bummed as hell that she can't be there, but, you know, parents got to think of their kids first. They have to think of what they can and can't do. Right now, Asher's can't do is big parties. Can't do them. Can't do them unless I want to be pulling him out with him biting me by, you know, minute 15. Can't help it. Not mad at him for it. All right, so I did the face. I mean, I think this is pretty neutral, right? Like, and you can tell I'm nervous because I keep questioning my makeup choices and opening palettes rapid fire, like bam, 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 bam. What color? What color? Oh my God, what am I doing? You know, again, I would rather be using my Glam Spot palette right now, but I need, like, browns. Can't wait till she, like, releases some awesome browns. That's gonna be, like, my life when Heather releases that. I already know she's got, like, some amazing stuff coming out on the horizon, which I'm going to watch for. Like a little chicken hawk waiting for its prey. There we go. I guess that's, oh no, I made too smoky an eye. Oh no! I'm never gonna make cupcakes for the bake sale now. My eye is too smoky. Oh, what did I do? I will be forever shunned. Brenda has won again. Oh, damn it. You know what? Whatever. Good enough. I don't care. You know, Brenda, I don't even like cooking. I don't even like cooking. My kids eat frozen food because I'm a horrible parent and because my son is so food restrictive that the only things he eats are frickin' the Chef Boyardee garbage and those toddler raviolis you give your baby when they're like a literal baby. Yeah, that's all my son wants to eat, like, ever. We're working on it. We're working on it. Alright, so as you all know, we talked about how I can't do eyeliner, right? And so we do the Stampy Stamp. So get your Stampy Stamp. If you use the Stampy Stamp, I recommend the Stampy Stamp. It's an easy Stampy Stamp, and you just Stampy Stamp. Make sure it's on. I picked the big Stampy Stamp by accident because, you know, fuck it, I've already destroyed this look anyway, so might as well just go for gold. I'm gonna be, I should just not even try at this point to be the normal mom. Look, I just completely botched that too. I just effed that up. Sweet. Happy tree. That is like the worst happy tree I have ever done in the history of happy trees. Why do I do this to myself? Why? When fixing your happy trees, just repeat self-love mantras to yourself in your mind. Just like, I am worthy. I am worthy of good makeup. I am worthy of friends. I am going to not happy tree this so bad next time. And look, I didn't happy tree it so bad. We're good. Okay. Yeah, it's mostly even. I mean, we're okay. We're fine. We're going live. Fuck it. Alright, so now we got a line. And this is where I am going to struggle. Because, as you all know, I am addicted to eyeliner. It's a problem. Like, I'm seriously thinking about starting Eyeliners Anonymous. Because I use way too much eyeliner. And I have to remember that today I am not Adele. I am not a celebrity made of glamour. I am just a mom standing in front of other moms, begging them not to shun me too much. This is a really catchy soundtrack. Smallfoot. And just, you know, line. Oh god. Just make sure you're not having too much fun while you're lining. Okay, I don't think I had too much fun here. I think we're okay. Oh my god. Oh no, I blinked! Oh no, a happy tree! Oh no! Oh, I just happy treed that. Oh my god. What on earth, Elise? You just did it. You just did it. You winehoused it. You went and winehoused your other eye. Damn it. You know, it's gonna take less work to just winehouse the other eye. Fuck it. You know what? And at this point in the camouflage tutorial, I'm just gonna just straight up go out there on a limb and say, screw it! You've got your habits, do what you do, because you know what? Trying to be someone you're not, obviously, does not work. I am the girl with the thick black liner. I have been that girl since I was old enough to appreciate eyeliner. And you know what, Brenda? I don't even know what organic means. Fuck it. I went full Winehouse. I went full Winehouse, and you know what? I'm not even sorry right now. I'm not sorry. Not sorry for my Winehouse. Alright, so now that I've gone full Winehouse, I'm just gonna fuck my shit up. Let's do this. Why not? Because fuck it. Get some of that color on there. That weird dusky weirdness. You know, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna put a little pop of color in there. Fuck it. I've already pulled a Winehouse, guys. There's no turning back. Once you've gone Winehouse, you're done. It's over with. Might as well have some fun with your life. Oh yeah, that's better. Back to my Glam Spot Global palette using this beautiful peachy pink. I think it's called Cherry Blossom. I don't know. It's awesome. Doesn't need a name. It's awesome. I'm just gonna throw that right in the middle. Fuck brown. I don't need brown. I don't need your beige, Brenda. I don't need your minivan. Yeah, look at that. Already feeling much better. I'm just gonna keep this party going. Ready? Look at that. Oh, gonna get a little bit. Yeah. You like that? I'm gonna put some shimmer on it. Because you know what? Sometimes you just gotta accept the inevitable. sometimes you just gotta go, you know what? I am who I am. And that's, I mean, it's mostly okay. Either way, if you're not okay with it, I don't care anymore. Oh yeah, using that nice red. Again, from Glam Spot Global Je T'aime Paris, because if I could be, I mean, if there is a palette that's better than this one, which I know Heather has more coming out, so I'm gonna eat my words. I mean, other than Space Time, if there's a palette better than this one, I'd like to see it, like seriously. Like, I'm even hearing stuff about Jeffree Star's Blue Blood, and I used to be all about the Jeffree Star, and I'm like, nah, Glam Spot. Nah. He's good, but Heather's better. Yeah, see, look at that. That is much more me. Oh, welcome back to the party, Elise. Glad you decided to crash. You weren't supposed to be here today, but showed up anyway. They always do. There we go. Look at that. So now, somewhat camouflaged, but still me makeup. Fuck the school, you know, fuck the PTA if they can't accept you because you like wearing red. And the other moms, if they can't love you for who you are. This makeup tutorial went completely off the damn rails. I don't even care because I'm happy. And the most important thing about makeup, I think, is that you're happy with what you've done. So, be happy with yourself. Do the brushy, 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 brushy. A couple people told me I should put mascara on my top lashes. But I'm scared if I put mascara on my top lashes, I'm gonna jack my world up. So we're just gonna brushy, brushy. Ow! And poke yourself in the eye. Oh my god. I am a magnificent creature. I am made of magic and bunnies and sunshine and Red Bull. And that's okay. Yeah. Make happy trees every day. Blend everything always. Blend it. Blend it. Blend this. Blend that. Blend. Who needs more eyeliner? I do. I need more eyeliner. I need more eyeliner. It's important when doing your makeup to make up songs while you do it. There. Oh yeah. Yeah. Vicious. And since I decided to torture myself, I'm putting lashes on. I'm horrible at this. Yes. I think I put the wrong one on. Oops. Thanks, Asher. Fuck it. You know what? Lashes look cute, but I don't know what I'm doing. I don't even know. I guess the moral of this whole entire makeup story is this. Be your own damn self. I started out trying to be basic, ended up extra. There's nothing I can do about it. I even put lashes on, guys. Sometimes you just can't hide the amazing Amazon bird of a human being that you are. And that's great. Because you know what? If they can't appreciate it, stay the fuck out of the rainforest. Have a good one. Hot Mess Mom, signing out.